NFC Championship game. And the road to a Super Bowl goes through Carolina. It's the Packers and the Panthers under the lights on Sunday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports. And, man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real challenge.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And just in case you didn't know in the days leading up to the NFC title game, you definitely know now. No rookie quarterback has ever won the Super Bowl. But this is getting towards uncharted territory. This is a monster deal. If this offense believes in it, which I believe that it does, they could be the ones to break that streak. And having spent time around this team, I'm starting to believe they're going to get it done.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. They'll set up a throw. Try to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Panthers have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
It was DJ Johnson on the tackle. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Love. Oh, his first throw of his playoff matchup is intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the foot.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it looks like the defense has got it. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, 64 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Carolina getting set to take the field.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Pushing his way through.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw now, here's Love. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. And he got off to the hot start with a touchdown pass on the opening drive, but it's been interception on the 2 drives since as they start again here 1st down.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught. A big play there for Carolina. 47 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll roll him out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Patrick Ricard
From a yard out.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series that helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all the score on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. Running straight ahead is Jacobs.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Xavier McKinney, the one to get a hand on it defensively.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Love now. And this is going to be incomplete. Had trying to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup of 38. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Back to throw again. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Throwing, Love.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Love looking to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And shutting him off now, open field. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Love.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Foul. Unnecessary running. Defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Now this throw deep for Kraft.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Jaden Reed.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you down. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Love, they go play action now. And this will be incomplete.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
Play fake. Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Counter play with Jacobs. Powerful running.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Now Love.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 14. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And some space here. Gets around him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Back to throw here. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30.
And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. Love. This is caught. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Second and goal from the 1. Love from the gun. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs
There to make the grab.
and the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Carolina offense about ready to go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
We're in the third quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He's going to go up top again. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards.
Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Devontae Wyatt
Gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, they got him again. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 16. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Off the play fake, Love. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. DeForest Buckner coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 19.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's taken in by Kraft.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Love now.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. It'll be a 41-yard punt, given 5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And this one's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Here's 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, let's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now, what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown from 6 yards away.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
These fans on pins and needles. A Super Bowl berth on the line, tied in the 4th quarter as the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Now Love.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
To Dobbs, and he hauls it in.
And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.